Baylor men's basketball got their first transfer portal commitment. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. It is Liberty men's basketball player Brett Decker Jr. He is a 6'3" 190-pound guard. That would be a junior next year. Obviously, that's for sure 2 years of eligibility. We just don't know when the 5 for 5 is going to happen in terms of like 5 years to play 5 seasons. Or the executive order that Donald Trump signed recently. Is that going to be the new normal? So either way, it's a guy with multiple years potentially. I will say, he definitely improved from this year, from last year. I'll just say that up front. He started in all 34 games for Liberty this year. In 33.6 minutes per game, he did the following. 16.9 points per game. 16.9. 2.6 rebounds per game. 1.1 assists per game. 0.7 turnovers per game. 0.4 steals per game. 0.2 blocks per game. Obviously, I want the defense to be better a little bit. And 1 foul per game. He did shoot 49.9% from the field on 395 attempts. And most of those were threes, by the way, when you look at the numbers. 47.1% on threes on 242 attempts. 84.8% on free throws on 79 attempts. His true freshman year, he only played in 27 games and none of those were starts, and he hardly played, to say the least. 6.9 minutes per game. And he did the following. 4.3 points per game. 0.6 rebounds per game. 0.4 turnovers and 0.4 assists per game. Then 0.4 turnovers per game. No steals nor blocks per game. 0 blocks per game either. And 0.2 fouls per game. He did shoot 46.1% from the field on 76 attempts, 44.2% on threes on 52 attempts, and 91.7% on free throws on 24 attempts. I do think this is a guy that's going to be in a rotation. I don't know about him starting along with Isaac Williams, of course. Baylor obviously has other needs. We know. But this is a good addition right here. I really do. And you know Baylor men's basketball needs shooters anyway. And we have to honestly wait and see what's going to happen with Cam Carr. If he's projected to be in top 20 in the NBA draft, don't expect him back. I'm just saying. And Tunde Yesfu, he technically didn't say he was definitely going to enter the transport after declaring for the draft. But if he's not in the first round, I think there's a chance he could come back for a reasonable price. We don't want to overspend so much to get certain guys because we know there's other needs on the roster. We have to obviously wait and see what happens in the transfer portal for all the remaining guys that could come back. And I know that J.J. White, he's looking for a medical red shirt. He only played 4 games last year. So, and that could be a guy in the rotation if he does decide to come back. And it would be painful if Mayo Soyoye enters the transfer portal. After all, he was more ready to play than James Najee was. And he's 1 year into the system. It's just you don't want to overspend too much on an unproven guy either at the college level. If he does decide to leave, obviously Baylor has to go get a center. I mean, same thing goes for Michael Perez if he does decide to enter transfer portal because that could have been a guy in the rotation this past year. It's just he redshirted due to torn ACL. And I wouldn't overpay too much for him anyway either because he's unproven at the college level. Yes, he's going to be in a rotation potentially. It's just you don't want to overpay for guys. Like severely overpay. Like compare that to like paying a guy $1.5 million when someone else offers like 3.5. We don't want to do that. I'm just saying. Obviously, there's the question of like I know Drew Perry should be back. I would think so. It's more like Will Kirkendall and James Goodish. That's what to wait and see about those two. And as obviously Andre Iguodala the second. I don't know about him being in a rotation, but if he does decide to stay, that would really help in terms of the depth for the team. So there's going to be more additions. We know. It's more like how many, and most of those guys anyway are going to be like either starters or rotation guys. I would think, but obviously, if you bring back Manuel Soyoye, you wouldn't need to get another big at center. And obviously, there's a question of Jesselyn Bodo. I think he's definitely a guy that's going to at least be in a rotation, maybe even start. Hopefully, we bring him back after redshirting this past year with a wrist injury. But I thought we'd see what happens from here. So, anyways, if you like this content, like, subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. Some of my this course like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it, sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch, and if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button. It's free to hit the notification bell as well. And I know there's Elijah Williams coming in as a freshman in the wings, so I do think that's going to be a guy in the rotation. I just don't know about starter right away. I wouldn't think so.